It is exciting getting ready for the big 4th of July parade here in beautiful Fredericksburg, Texas. This has become burning with the rebound.
Everyone, welcome to the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce.
Please on time here, 3,500. So they go to your dad.
And we hear that promise again in John's Gospel.
We love living in the country.
When I think about
Husband.
Along the fairways at Lady Bird have a way of slowing life down on the front nine.
Hey there, well, welcome, Billy fans. This is
on September 25th, 1925.
John
when she sank
Crawford Fritch.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Light the Night Christmas Parade in Fredericksburg, Texas, a tradition of sorts that has grown over the years tremendously. Randall King alongside my co-host tonight, Jennifer Spies, and Jennifer's going to have a lot to tell us about this parade. Her family was part of the organization of this parade approximately 30 years ago. Jen, we've talked about that a little bit off and on this evening in trying to put together when this parade actually got its start. Tonight's parade is being presented by HEB. And our broadcast sponsor tonight is Create Healthy, and the parade producer is the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce. We're glad to be coming to you on Fbg.Live. And the parade has begun, Jennifer, and they're going to make their way down to the Nimitz and turn around, and as they get back to us, we will begin to introduce and discuss the floats. Glad to have you with me here tonight, Jen.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
And Shay Nepkin helped us last year with the parade, and she was not available, and happy that you were able to step in, and really excited because you're going to be able to add a little bit more of the history of this parade, because it's something you and your family have been a part of since its inception.
Yes.
Your dad, Sammy Segner, was the one who kind of came up with this idea. Tell us a little bit about that, Jen.
Yeah, he basically said, you know, if Johnson City can do it, why can't Fredericksburg? And that's where it all began. So he went to the chamber and said, hey, guys, can we do this? So gathered a few businesses. I think it was actually 2 and us, Segner's Jewelers. And we went around the Varinskerhe twice that year, and that's where it all began. So,
and the rest is history, as they would say.
That's right.
And it took a while. We talked about it as well. A little bit of what I would call a slow burn those first 5 to 7 years before it really began to take off. And now, to the point that you have to cut off the entries in order to be able to get it done. And there's a lot that goes into that. TxDOT will only allow you to shut down this road for a certain amount of time, so you've got to stay within that limit, and the parade has to flow in a certain organization to keep all of that going. But, boy, what a beautiful night we got for a parade tonight.
It is beautiful. The weather is cool, crisp, no wind. Everyone is excited to be out here. So. And
I know making my way across town from the high school, I left the high school about 5:15. I thought, I'll get there in plenty of time. No, I got here about 6:05. It took that long to get, and I lived here long enough to kind of know some of the back roads.
The
but
tricks,
it did take me a while to get from one side of town to the other, and that just tells you Main Street is lined. I'm going to stand here. We're just beside Market Plots in front of the fire department, and you can look back towards Market Plots, and people are 10, 15 deep to see this parade right and left, up and down the street. And as we said, the weather just about perfect.
Beautiful.
I
Yes.
told you I think I'd like it a degree or two cooler, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
And it's enough to put you into the holiday spirit, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So if you're on the way, you better hurry. Walk a little faster. Get up here to Main Street. If you're at home watching us on Fredericksburg.Live, hey, just stay put. Make a little bit more cider or hot chocolate and
put your feet up, have a drink.
just
enjoy
sit back and enjoy. And as we said, the parade has begun. It started right on time with the Fredericksburg High School Marching Band. They're going to make their way down Main Street to the Nimitz. And they will make a U-turn there at the Nimitz and make their way back. And as they come back to us, we will begin to introduce and discuss the first 71 floats are scripted as they come through to us. And then beyond 71, it's kind of just first come, first serve, as you told me yesterday. So
it is. We will do our best to acknowledge who we are seeing out there.
How many total entries did we have this year?
I believe we cut it off at 160. I think that was the limit where we didn't have enough time, for the allotted time we have to close down Main Street.
Yeah.
So
and a couple of cancellations.
A couple.
Already
that happens.
this
Yes.
evening.
Mm-hmm.
This is the 2023 Light the Night Christmas Parade. We're glad you could join us. Proudly presented by HEB. Our broadcast sponsor tonight is Create Healthy. And, of course, the parade producer is the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce. The mission of the Chamber of Commerce is to promote positivity and growing business in the community. Create Healthy, an organization that many of you may not be familiar with. They are a non-profit organization and the largest philanthropic group or entity in this region. Create Healthy is dedicated to improving health and wellness by supporting a variety of programs and services that make the Hill Country one of the best places to live. And, of course, we are thankful for them because without their support, we would not be able to broadcast this parade to you tonight. And also a big thanks to Paige Finley and Fbg.Live for getting this off the ground. He's done a ton of work in getting us set up right here closer to the street where we have a little bit better view. His camera crew will be out in the street. You'll get some nice close-up views of the parade as it gets closer to us. All right, I'm going to roll that clock back again. You say about 30 years to when this parade started.
Somewhere in there.
You were on one of those floats.
Well, no, I wasn't actually.
You were not on that Segner's float.
I was not. The younger siblings were. I was playing tennis, probably.
Well, that doesn't surprise me in the least. Well, I figured you had to go on one of those first floats that first year.
No, I it was so mid-90s. I was older. I had younger siblings, and so they enjoyed doing that. And but in later years, I was decorating the floats, pulling the floats, and then organizing the parade itself. So there was a lot happening,
And it really, unbelievably so, outgrew what your father had kind of envisioned for this parade. Or did he see it getting this big?
He wanted it.
Yeah.
He definitely it's bittersweet. We don't like having to turn people down. So this year was kind of a bittersweet thing. But he, when we hit 75, it was like, oh my gosh, we're at 75. And then all of a sudden we're at 100, And so, yes, it was so exciting year after year to see it grow.
Well, and I think this has grown to be one of the more popular parades in the area.
Okay.
You hate to say as popular or more popular than the July 4th parade and the Fair Parade, but, man, if we had just a drone view of Main Street right now, I think you would be astounded.
Everybody does put a lot of time into these floats. They have to have lights. They have to, make everyone be able to see what their float looks like when it's dark. So there's a little extra time involved in that, and it makes it better, I think.
More planning and preparation, definitely so, to get the lights all working and make everything look beautiful so that folks can see it. And I tell you what, I teach at the primary school, and a lot of kids very excited about the parade tonight. And, of course, this sets the tone because for many of them, this is where Christmas kind of begins. You know, you and I think Thanksgiving, and that Thanksgiving's over, and okay, it's time to prepare for Christmas. But I think a lot of those kids over the years, this is it for them. They get to come to the parade, and all of a sudden the wheels start moving, and Christmas is right around the corner.
Absolutely. A lot of chatter amongst the community with these kids just being excited about this event.
Yeah, and lots of kids riding on floats.
Oh,
Many kids today, Coach, are you going to be at the parade? Yeah, I'll be at the parade.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on the so-and-so float. And I said, okay, well, I will watch for you.
Yes, we will be looking for you. Yes, I love that.
Yep, it's quite an event here in downtown Fredericksburg. We are sitting just off Market Plots in front of the fire department. Across the street, kind of across the street from the courthouse, the old post office right across the street.
The old post office, yes.
And we will start introducing these floats once they make the turn down there at the Nimitz and get back to us. What you're seeing on your stream is them heading down the street, and then we'll be a little more descriptive of them as they come back our way. The parade being led by the NJROTC and the Fredericksburg High School Marching Band. Definitely an entire community involved in this parade.
Yes, love hearing that high school band play their Christmas songs, hearing the drums, hearing all of that. I think it just gets everyone excited. So glad they're here.
Yep, this is the place to be. And after the parade, you can hang out at Market Plots. You can do a little ice skating over at the Ice Bond. Lots of stuff going on in town this weekend as just a festive and special time of year. And what better place to spend it than right here in the Hill Country in Fredericksburg, Texas. And I think as your dad saw it grow over the years and to the point where it is now, boy, what a blessing it's become to the community.
I think so. I mean, the chamber has done a wonderful job in how they have grown the parade and adding the things on market plots, and the Icebound is amazing for this community. So just a lot of opportunities for these kids and families to come to Fredericksburg.
Yeah, the Ice Bond being sponsored by Heritage,
yes.
School system over there, and they've done a fabulous job with that over the years. You can come to Market Plots, let the kids do a little ice skating. You can see the Christmas decorations and just enjoy.
Great photo ops here for Christmas cards. I mean, a little shopping. Can't go wrong.
Yep.
It's just a little bit of everything.
Yep. Weather perfect, just as we've said. Cancellation of this event, very rare. I know I can remember one in the last few years, but beyond that, I can't think that it's been canceled very often, Jen.
No, and that has been just in the last few years that we did have to cancel because of the rain and the ice. But, I mean, we went for many, many years with no cancellations, which was great. So, another beautiful night. So
all the time and effort that goes into it, you wait until the last. And I remember all the fear about canceling it and waiting, and it seemed like they waited till after lunch that Friday before they finally made the decision.
Because everyone's been working for weeks and weeks, if not longer, on these floats, and so it's hard to cancel.
Yep. Our title sponsor tonight, HEB, and we are thankful for them and what they do for the community here in Fredericksburg and the surrounding hill country. And without them and Fbg.Live, we would not be able to bring you this broadcast here this evening. Create Healthy is our broadcast sponsor, and of course the parade producer is the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce. Randall King, Jenn Spies with you here tonight broadcasting the parade. We are awaiting the turn and the floats beginning to come back. If you're coming into Fredericksburg right now, good luck. Main Street's going to be blocked off for about an hour and a half, I would guess. But if you're in town over the weekend, what a great place to get some shopping done. You can tour up and down Main Street. You can enjoy the wineries on the edge of town and just make it a relaxing weekend. I moved here 30 years ago, Jen, and it's changed a lot in 30 years.
Yes, sir, it has.
You don't get the seasonal tourist that you used to get 30 years ago. You now get just pretty much year-round
It's year-round. It is definitely year-round,
and
yes.
that has been a boon to the community of Fredericksburg, and been
really
a
has.
positive impact on the industry side
Absolutely.
of things. And I think a lot of the locals would say, hey, I'd be happy to dial it back just a little bit. But the business side of town is very appreciative of what has changed
Yes.
over the last 30 years.
Yes, absolutely.
It's no longer just coming in town to see Main Street. You hit Main Street, you go out 290 to check out all the wineries, the bed and breakfasts, and it's a destination.
It is definitely a destination. I mean, there's so much here. It's incredible.
Yeah.
And for families, too. You know, I think about the elephants that are out our way. You know, that's pretty cool
Yeah.
to see. You know, that not every place has that. And, yeah.
Boy, the floats continue to roll by. Folks, we've got 160 approximately floats that are going to come through this evening, and they continue to come out of the entrance and hit Main Street and start down towards the Nimitz Hotel. So just sit back and relax, because we're going to be here a while, and Jenn and I are going to stay here on Fbg.Live until we've rolled that last one through, or the Department of Transportation comes in and shuts them down. I think there is a timing effect to that. They had to start the parade right on time, and they've got to stay within a certain flow. So all of that should run very smoothly, and folks are here to enjoy it.
I think everything. I'm part of the lineup crew as well, bringing in floats, getting them in their right positions, because everyone has to, you know, the top 70 have to be in the right place to make it flow. And so there is a big group of people behind this parade, getting this organized and making it flow the way it does. And so, you know, that's one cool thing about this community. Everyone just comes together and makes it happen.
Yeah,
so.
it's amazing. And we just continue to watch these floats come out onto Main Street. You saw the little pop-up there. Be sure to subscribe to Fbg.Live and Billy's.Live. Once you subscribe, like the content, click on the alert button so the little bell will go off and you'll know when Fbg Live goes live, or Billy's Live. Billy's Live broadcasting a lot of Fredericksburg sports, of course, Battlin' Billy football, girls basketball. If you flipped over to Billy's Live right now, you could watch a little bit of girls basketball. Boys basketball on the road, but when they do play their home games, so you can be able to catch a few on Billy's.Live. Boys playing in a tournament in Hondo.
Correct.
This week. Won both games yesterday. Did not get an update from Coach Kamen today, but pool play, and then they will finish championship rounds tomorrow. Girls are at home tonight. Freshman JV in action right now. Varsity set to start somewhere between 6:30 and 7 o'clock. They're playing San Antonio Warren, a 6A school.
Wondering.
And the girls off to a fantastic start as well. Really playing some challenging teams, trying to get them prepared for district.
That's right.
And springtime, broadcast even a little bit of golf, district track meet at times, baseball, softball. So great opportunity. Just hit the subscribe button, and then you'll get notifications whenever they go live, and you can keep up with what's happening in Fredericksburg High School athletics. Man, it just amazes me as we stand here to just watch these floats keep coming and coming and coming. And I lost count at about 2.
Oh, yeah. No,
So-
I didn't even try.
Yeah, and we're looking at about 160, 155, somewhere in that range, as they just continue to pour out on Main Street. And waiting for the band, and I can hear it. It's getting close, probably within a block away, as camera crew getting set, and they're going to come right in front of our stage here, and you'll get a good view of the entire thing, the entire show as we go. So if you're going to get one more trip to the bathroom, one more cup of hot chocolate, you better run and do it right quick, because I can see the parade coming our way as the NJROTC will be leading the direction here for the entire parade this evening. They've already made their turn at Nimitz, and coming in front of the courthouse, right in front of Market Plots. So Get settled in, folks. This is going to be a good one tonight, as we're glad you could join us. This is the Light the Night Christmas Parade, the 2023 edition, presented by HEB. Our broadcast sponsor tonight is Create Healthy, and the parade producer, the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce. We're right in front of Market Plots. The parade route is running right down historic Main Street. And here's the NJROTC, Fleet Admiral Chester Nimitz. We are honored to have the Fredericksburg High School Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps presenting our nation's colors, along with the flags of all the branches of the military. The curriculum emphasizes citizenship and leadership development. Fredericksburg High School Marching Band is up next. Tonight's parade being led by the pride of the Texas Hill Country, the Fredericksburg High School Marching Band. 55 UIL sweepstakes awards since 1963. They've advanced to the UIL State Marching Competition 5 times. They are under the direction of Brian Hekamovich and his team of instructors, including Echo Bruns, Haley Spencer, Bonnie Orica, Joanna Balboa, and Jeremy Kendla.
All right, next up is the man of the hour, Santa Claus, and his lovely missus. Guest of the parade producer, the Chamber of Commerce, presenting sponsor, HEB. Santa and Miss Claus are being escorted by the Red Hots, Fredericksburg High School's accomplished dance, who perform for us just before the start of the parade.
Following them are our Grand Marshals. Tonight's parade Grand Marshals are the Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce Man and Woman of the Year. KK Welch, along with her sister, own numerous local businesses, and Tim Dooley was the third-generation operator of one of Main Street's most iconic establishments. Both have made such significant commitments to the community over many, many years.
And just passing by is CBS Austin This Morning anchors.
Next up is the Gillespie County Fair and Festivals Association.
No, we're at Footprint, sorry. You skipped a page.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. I think I did that last year. Footprint Lending, right on the heels of Santa. Here comes the Polar Express, filled with lots of adorable children in their Christmas pajamas.
All right, up next is Cozy Vacation Rentals. Here we see the team of Cozy Vacation Rentals picking memory-filled vacation experience that they strive to create for their guests. With dozens of homes from which they choose, we are sure you will find just the right fit for your next trip to Fredericksburg.
Cozy Vacation Rentals. Security State Bank and Trust. Coming up next, love this entry depicting the scenes from the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacations. I think I've seen that movie a few times. Presented by Security State Bank and Trust. Huge supporter of the Light the Night Christmas Parade over the years. Security State Bank and Trust, serving the Hill Country since 1941 with 18 locations.
They have grown, haven't they?
The Griswolds in all their glory.
That is great. All right, next up is Create Healthy, who is our sponsor here coming up. This next entry comes from tonight's broadcast sponsor, Create Healthy, a nonprofit organization and the largest philanthropy entitled entity in the region. Create Healthy is dedicated to improving health and wellness by supporting a variety of programs and services that make the Hill Country one of the best places to live.
One of our broadcast sponsors tonight. Very thankful for them. Following Create Healthy is the Bethany Lutheran Church, depicting the wise men following the star to Bethlehem. Just one of the scenes that can be experienced at their annual Christmas journey on December 8th and 9th. Visitors can walk or drive through scenes that tell the Christmas story, or you can catch the Bethany bus that will depart from Market Plots. Bethany Lutheran Church. Aracel Vineyards. Coming in next, get ready. It's an ugly Christmas sweater overload coming your way. Thanks to all the staff at Aracel Vineyards. It is quite the contrast to the beauty you'll behold on a visit to their tasting room just 10 miles east of Fredericksburg. But when did ugly Christmas sweaters become a thing?
I don't know. It wasn't when we were, yeah.
No.
Okay, so here we go. Strayer and Son, Strayer and Alfers. This entry depicts the 12 days of Christmas along with live music performance by Bill Smallwood Band, a local favorite. This company supports the community ways in helping with tonight's parade. Yes, they do. They always provide all of the mules to drive judges around and help everyone out there. So
and who doesn't enjoy Bill Smallwood?
Right.
Good stuff. Been around a long time. Now the Gillespie County Fair and Festivals Association. Home to the oldest continuous county fair in Texas. Yep, right here in Fredericksburg. We have the 135th Gillespie County Fair Queen, Addison Hahn, and her court, Duchesses Addison Shesso and Audrey Williams. Beautiful young ladies representing the fair at a variety of events as goodwill ambassadors for the Hill Country and Gillespie County.
All right, Fredericksburg Inn and Suites. Fredericksburg Inn and Suites. Complete with its own Ferris wheel. We love all the illuminated details and classic Christmas music. Fredericksburg Inn and Suites, located just a block and a half from Main Street, invites everyone to come stay, relax, rest in this beautiful part of Texas, especially during the holiday season.
I think Santa got stuck in that chimney right there. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, giving us this beautifully illuminated nativity scene depicting the miraculous birth of Christ. They have crafted this entry with cedar stays and pine boughs, along with the key people and elements of the Christmas story. What a fantastic job.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Great. We have Fisher and Weezer Specialty Foods. In 1969, Mark Weezer founded Fisher and Weezer Doss Peach House, the region's first permanent roadside fruit stand. Today, Fisher and Weezer Specialty Foods ships their handcrafted food lines around the globe. Isn't that amazing? Look how they have grown.
Arrowhead Bank, next entry, and they've been busy with a year-long celebration of their 100th anniversary. Members of the Arrowhead Bank team with a better brand of banking. Branches in Fredericksburg, Llano, San Saba, and Horseshoe Bay.
St. Mary's Catholic School, located. Look at these precious children dressed as snowflakes, surrounded by silver and blue lights and balloons. They are students at St. Mary's Catholic School, and they choose this motif as a metaphor for the way God created each of us to be special and unique, just like every snowflake, intricately distinctive.
No two alike. A little time and effort in that float.
Yeah, very sweet.
Good Samaritan Center is up next, and one of my favorite Christmas classics, Charlie Brown Christmas, brought to life by the Good Samaritan Center, a charitable medical, dental, and mental health counseling clinic that serves uninsured and the working poor of Gillespie County. If I've seen that show once, I've seen it 100 times.
At least.
And I'm about half 100, so that's probably about right.
He is.
Good old Charlie Brown.
Gillespie County 4-H. Participants in Gillespie County 4-H clubs and programs from across the county are gathered on this next entry. 4-H is America's largest youth development organization, empowering nearly 6 million young people with the skills to lead for a lifetime. Livestock, family, community health, speaking, public speaking, judge contest, and more. I love those outfits.
They did a good job with that. First United Bank up next. Float decorated top to bottom with shimmering lights, oversized candy, gumdrops, and giant candy canes. This group of bankers have had a blast making the most of what you see, all by hand. They might have been inspired by the bank president, Brad Hardin, who's known to steal a little bit of candy from the drive-through tellers occasionally, we're told. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
We know his secret now. Fredericksburg Farms. a family-owned and operated local small business that manufactures and sells gourmet food, bath, body, and candle products. They are celebrating Christmas, decorating the tree with homemade paper chains and ornaments, reading stories to the children, and uniting in a Christmas carol.
There's another business that has grown tremendously over the last few years. Steve and Randy McAnally.
Absolutely.
Fredericksburg Farms. Frontier History Company Foundation. Modern day parade is a spectacle of light, but when the pioneers settled in Fredericksburg more than 170 years ago, candlelight and the stars in the sky would have provided the twinkle for this Christmas parade. This entry presented by the Frontier History Company Foundation, depicting an 1850s frontier life in Gillespie County.
Stonewall Chamber of Commerce and Stonewall Peach Jamboree. If there were an official flavor of Gillespie County, it would be, without a doubt, a ripe, juicy peach.
Agreed.
Our friends are at the Stonewall Chamber of Commerce celebrate their delicious bounty each June with Stonewall Peach Jamboree. Tonight, Peach Queen Ava Yansky and her court have transformed their summer celebration for the Christmas season. Her duchess include Victoria. Oh my goodness, help me out. Victorica. Victorica. So you know these girls.
Riley Schneider and Natalie Bermudez.
Well, I know Riley Schneider. There we go.
Albert Hotel is coming through next. Fredericksburg's historic Main Street skyline will change just a little bit in the near future. Luxury accommodations, dining, and retail experiences that honor the past, celebrate the present, and enhance the future of the community and its guests. The soon-to-be Albert Hotel.
Fredericksburg Theater Company is presenting their next entry, Play Tidings, as a sneak peek of their upcoming Christmas show. Clad actors.
Fredericksburg Medical Equipment. Look at that Christmas train they've got on there, presented tonight by the Fredericksburg Medical Equipment, even with their own soundtrack going tonight.
Country Curl Saloon. The crowd favorite comes to us from Country Curl Saloon in Comfort, Texas. Gary and Janice Swab founded the Christmas in Comfort Night Parade with rolls on Thanksgiving weekend more than 30 years ago, and it has grown into a quite spectacular.
You know, you could catch that parade and then just wait a week and come over here. And then I think there's another one somewhere towards San Antonio.
Yes, you could just do parades like every weekend.
Gillespie County Historical Society. Judy Mooney, Fredericksburg's Tannenbaum Queen, was crowned at last year's Tannenbaum Ball, produced by the Gillespie County Historical Society. Tonight, she invites everyone to join her tomorrow at Kinderfest, a grand celebration of heritage and merriment on the grounds of Pioneer Museum.
Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation. The students and their families representing the Fredericksburg ISD Education Foundation. Excellence in education is the foundation for a strong community.
Saw that float sitting down there at the transportation department for the last couple of days. They've been working on it. Next is the Fredericksburg High School Choir. The vocalists on this candy cane themed entry are talented students of the Fredericksburg High School Choir, spreading their love of music and the holidays, singing carols for tonight's audience. The 9th through 12th graders regularly perform at local events and state competitions. Oro Blanco Italian Creamery coming in next. Oro Blanco Creamery, the first and only water buffalo dairy and creamery in Texas. The creamery milks its herd of water buffalo at their ranch in South Texas, transports the grass-fed milk to their state-inspected creamery in the Hill Country, where they craft small-batch gelato and other dairy products.
This is cool. Dawson Wedding. This adorable couple is getting married in Fredericksburg this weekend, and the groom tells us it has always been the fiancé's dream to ride in this parade. How romantic that he made her wish come true.
Exactly, a memory they'll never forget. The Rotary Club of Texas up next, sporting a Valentine's decor. in honor of their annual Cupid's Bow Bash. It's one of their big fundraisers. The club helps improve the lives of children and families throughout the world. Literacy programs, toys for tots, youth leadership, and scholarships.
Becker Vineyards. Our next entry comes to us. A long-established Texas winery just east of town. They have made beautiful grapevines of Christmas ornaments, including the winery's well-known oak tree logo to enjoy alongside a caroling choir.
We got to hold on tight. Things are moving fast.
I know it. I know it.
Zion Lutheran Church, the oldest Lutheran church in Fredericksburg. It is 171 years old. The lighted arch on their entry replicates the entry to the church's Christmasbaum display of the Nativity, available for all to see now through New Year's in their front courtyard, reminding us of God's love for each of us.
Allen Keller Company. Our next entry depicts the North Pole Airport under construction by Allen Keller Company, a heavy highway construction company that has operated for 75 years here in Fredericksburg. Here we see a lighted runway being prepared for Santa's plane to take flight, along with a pesky Grinch who keeps trying to steal the presents.
Blanco County Fair up next. The best parade wave is coming there from Cadence Argillan, the Blanco County Fair and Rodeo Queen and her court, including head princess Michaela Amberg, Princesses Tinley Thomas, Kennedy Baker, and Eden Lockby.
The National Museum of Pacific War is a Smithsonian-affiliated world-class museum that provides the nation's most comprehensive account of World War II in the, oh my goodness, this is a lot, theater, and is located right here in Fredericksburg, the birthplace of Admiral Chester Nimitz. The staff and volunteers depict a 1940s Hawaiian Christmas in his 1942 Duck amphibious landing vehicle.
That
Pretty
was a
cool.
lot. Six Twists up next, a sparkling experience, bubbly in a big way. Stands ready to toast the holiday with giant bottles of champagne and lots of lovely bubbles. Six Twists focus on tasting and providing education about sparkling wines.
Systems Go. Support about 65 high schools across 3 states, providing a proven, innovative, engineering-based STEM curriculum. Reindeer are helping them get a Christmas tree home on their sleigh, but the tree has a little something extra. They are rocket scientists, you know.
A little more going into that. GT Development brings you home for the holidays in this Santa's Workshop. The elves are building homes that are transported to Santa's sleigh via a besparkled excavator. As a leading local builder, GT Development can deliver the residential or commercial project of your dreams.
Texas Regional Bank. It's back into the 80s with this colorful entry from Texas Regional Bank. The 1980s is arguably the best decade in the music history, including Christmas covers. The bank employees and their families have donned their retro 80s sweaters and dressed as movie characters from this memorable time. Love it.
Having a good time. Votive Hospice and Palliative Care. Votive Hospice and Palliative Care. We can see humorous touches amidst the lights and props they have used to bring this entry to life. Votive strives to provide exceptional care the same way they have worked to create a special entry for tonight's parade.
This merry crew of pool cleaning and repair technicians are ready to make sure everything is spick and span for the North Pole and for their family at home. We love Christmas decorations as they fashioned with pool-related items and equipment. That's H2 Pool Cleaning Services.
I wonder if they come out during the winter and clean your pool. Miss Comfort Court from just down the road. We have the court from Miss Comfort with Queen Kippy Sterling, Princess Olivia Sanchez, and Junior Miss Comfort Ella Etheridge. The Miss Comfort Court has been a tradition since 1966. These young ladies represent Comfort, Texas, about 25 miles south of here, and perform various volunteer roles.
J4 Trailer. It's the ultimate Christmas tailgating party. Our friends at Fredericksburg-based J4 Trailers have the game on the TV inside with the windows up. It's Robert O'Keen's Merry Christmas from the J4 family.
That's where I got mine. No, I need to get mine. Easy Peasy Pizza has won the best in accolades from the newspaper's Reader's Choice Awards for the past 2 years with their delicious take and bake concept. They use pizza as a force for good, making people happy and a positive impact on the community. Take and bake. Just go by and pick it up, take it home, pop it in the oven.
Sounds good to me. Little Mr. and Miss Harper, this adorable couple, Milam Berger and Bridal Hargrave, are the newly crowned Mr. and Mrs. Harper, representing Harper, Texas, in the western side of the county. This is their first time to appear in a parade outside of Harper with their all-in-bright themed float. They are rocking the neon disco tonight.
I think they're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, they are.
Yansky Orchards up next. Still more peaches. A green 1951 Ford F5 representing their business, advertising a Christmas tree farm. The orchard, open most of the year, delights summer visitors with pick-your-own peaches, locally grown produce. In the fall, the pumpkin patch, corn maze, and country-style activities. Yansky Orchards.
Barrel King just flew by us in his little barrel-driven lawnmower, maybe? It's
Yeah,
really
don't blink.
cute, but he's gone. So let's see who's up next.
Fredericksburg Pickleball. All the rage these days. Who would have guessed the parade would feature a moving pickleball court with a Christmas tree and pickleball lights? Fredericksburg's Pickleball wants to show everyone this fun and inclusive sport and something that has really taken off across the country.
It definitely has.
I haven't given it a shot
Oh,
yet.
you haven't?
I'm going to stick with the
gosh.
tennis racket for a little while longer.
Okay. Fredericksburg Chevrolet GMC. This entry is pulled by a shiny new truck. We doubt the Grinch will leave his truck under the tree for you, but the team at Fredericksburg Chevrolet GMC will be happy to take care of your auto needs.
Christmas without our beloved fur family would be kind of rough. Fredericksburg Equine and Small Animal Veterinary Services up next. These adorable pets have quite the cozy Wonderland ride with doctors and staff from Fredericksburg Equine and Small Animal Veterinary. Wishing you a perfect holiday season.
Did you ever wonder how Santa Claus delivers presents to children around the world in just one night?
I have.
Maybe he uses subcontractors. Austin Bakes Armor Excavating has been tapped to help the Jolly One with dump truck loaded with treats. All the good boys and girls.
So Sinus ENT Center of Texas, it's a Charlie Brown Christmas. The great team at the Sinus ENT Center of Texas has brought the Peanuts characters again, one of my favorites, including the famed Doctor's Booth. This ear, nose, and throat clinic has been serving the Hill Country for nearly 14 years.
Okay, Cherry Springs Smokehouse in the Texas Hill Country. Hunting is a time-honored holiday tradition. Here we have a herd of deer riding in a Kawasaki mule, hiding behind an unsuspecting hunter. Holy Ghost.
Holy Ghost Lutheran Church is next, located just off the parade route here on Fredericksburg's Main Street, reminding us of the true meaning of Christmas with the birth of Jesus Christ. 175 years, Holy Ghost Lutheran Church.
AAA Plus Lawn and House Services reminds us that we are all kids at heart, especially during the holidays. We have Christmas characters covered in snow glowing brightly.
Lost Draw Winery coming up next, a tasting room in Johnson City. You can see the team at Lost Draw has fun wherever they go. But there's one thing they are very serious about: real Texas wine. Jen, we're moving fast, I'll tell you what. And they're still coming on to the parade crowd.
Moving fast.
Kendall County Fair Association, the Kendall County Fair Queen Haley Jondro is offering us a smile and a wave from her gingerbread town. She and the court invite everyone to Oma's Christmas Fair this weekend in Bernie at the Kendall County Fairgrounds. The court includes Princess Lila Morrison, Junior Miss Michaela Rackenow, and Little Miss Rayleigh Reesip.
All right. lights, Randall, you're going to have to keep going.
Gilded Palm
because
Aesthetic Spa. It's a Griswold family Christmas. I think we've seen them once before, too. Gilded Palm Aesthetic Spa is a non-surgical cosmetic spa right here in Fredericksburg, including a giant moose mug spilling over with eggnog, followed by Hill Country River Rat. Any day spent on the water is a good day, I'd have to agree. Our friends from Hill Country River Rat are showcasing their 25-foot long pontoon boat. Guests can book it for a relaxing river cruise on the Guadalupe in Kerrville. Grab a dozen friends or more and have a day out on the water and enjoy the sunset.
Sounds fun. Rodeo Austin. This next entry from Rodeo Austin makes us feel right at home. We all love this event, which includes one of the America's top pro rodeos every March, plus major concerts, a huge carnival, and world-class livestock show. These volunteers decorated tonight's float, and they work year-round to raise millions for Texas kids.
Central Texas Electric Cooperative. Light the Night Christmas Parade. This next entry has a lot to do with keeping those holiday lights on, and we are thankful for that. This illuminated bucket truck, complete with reindeer horns, represents Central Texas Electric Cooperative, which maintains 6,865 miles of line and 28,000 members.
FES Kit Crew. Kindness is everything that starts small but grows and grows. This entry features Fredericksburg Elementary School Kind Crew. These 2nd, 5th graders greet students each day as they arrive for school, encouraging their fellow students who may be struggling and show others the impact of kindness and caring. Very nice.
Hill Country Telephone Cooperative loves its customers and the Hill Country, serving us since 1951. Nonprofit Hill Country Telephone Cooperative, serving thousands of customers across 15 counties.
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
I think we're almost to the point, Jennifer, where we've reached the end of our list.
I think so.
We're just going to kind of watch things go by here and catch what we can and keep you updated, but you can watch it all go by. And as we said, 160 entries tonight, and some still spilling out on to Main Street as we see them go by here. We'll try our best to keep up, and as we've said, this thing has grown tremendously over the years. Atlas Vineyard Management LLC is the next float up. Got him a John Deere green tractor up there. Atlas Vineyard. Tango 82 Aviation. Helicopter tours around the Hill Country, I'm guessing. They've got that helicopter decked out.
Yes. Tours, and I think they do some trapping as well around the Hill Country. Exotics and wildlife. Absolute
Charm rolling in here next with a snow globe.
Love the snow globe idea. When I first saw that, I thought it was the coolest float.
Yep. Nobody. Oh, there are people inside. Oh, he's
they
got him
I
see.
They have
a leaf blower in there. What an ingenious idea. Absolute Charm
That's
rolling by.
That's the perfect float when it's really cold.
Yes, I bet so. Plenty warm inside of there. We're glad you could join us for the 2023 Light the Night Christmas Parade presented by HEB. As the floats continue to roll along, and we're off script at this point, Jen.
Yes, so about halfway, I would say, maybe, yeah, about halfway.
And we've got floats still coming out onto the parade route. Icebahn is up next, and we mentioned that earlier in the broadcast right here at Market Plots. A good chance for your children to experience a little bit of ice skating.
Well, Randall, are you not going to go?
I've been and watched my kids before.
Okay. Yes.
I'm a snow skiing type.
I've gone a few times. It's a good time.
Very popular year in and year out. My kids are grown up a little beyond that now, but I can remember lots of pleading and begging.
Here.
Rodeo Austin.
That's in March. Last, I guess, basically rodeo of kind of Texas, right?
Yeah, it's kind of the tail end of the stock show rodeo season, March 28th through 23rd.
Fredericksburg Car Club. You know, these guys put so much time and effort into restoring these vintage cars, and I love that they bring them out to show the community. They're a lot of fun.
Yep, great opportunity for them to get out and show off their cars and enjoy Christmas. Miss Eloise, that's a 1928 Packard. I believe that's George and Alice Hahn. They entered in the parade last year.
Yes, it is. That is Mr. Hahn.
That's exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of decorations put together as the Classic Car Club rolling through with 8 to 10 vehicles here.
Oh.
Getting up close.
All right, what do we have here?
The Duck Derby.
Duck Derby.
Looks
May
like
4th.
May 4th. Optimist Club puts on the Duck Derby. Great way to raise money for scholarships and other endeavors in the community. Hugalon CrossFit. Some of those folks just running beside the float. I think I might be able to do that for a block. Hugalon CrossFit. Rotary
Club. There we go.
I think this may be the second float we've seen for the Rotary Club. There's 3 different Rotary organizations in Fredericksburg. Is that correct?
That is correct, and I know for sure 2 are here.
And they've adopted the car show in the 1st of June. Took it over from the Fredericksburg Masons. All right. He's enjoying a little bubble bath there. Bathtub restoration.
Very nice to have that in the hill country.
Hill Country Pristine LLC rolling in next on their flatbed trailer. Gerardo Martinez. That's my neighbor.
Oh, okay. And this looks like Moore's Plumbing, Moore's Supply Company, and Facet. Everything you need, they've got for plumbing supplies, that's for sure.
Saddled up, looks like. And they are rolling by quickly. Another Reader's Choice Award winner here.
This is Knopf Healthcare. There we go, finally got that out. This is the moving company.
A&L Moving.
Oh, this is A&L, yes.
Man, look at all the lights on that trailer.
Yeah.
That took a lot of work to put that together.
Yes, it did. And a big generator. Stonewall. They're moving, aren't they?
Yeah. No more coming out onto Main Street, so we're...
That's good. That's Vista Moon Cabins and United Septic Services.
Hey, that's a Grinch up there on top. You know, he's made several appearances tonight.
Yeah, there's another one.
HCTC. We talked about them earlier.
Oh, and it's snowing in Fredericksburg. Look at there.
Hill Country Telephone Cooperative.
Rudolph.
Light the Night Christmas Parade, proudly presented by HEB. Our broadcast sponsor tonight is Create Healthy the parade producer, the local Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce. Central Texas Electric.
They had a busy year.
Yeah.
Busy 2 years. With all the freezes and
probably
ice.
still piecing a little bit of that together. What a fantastic job they've done keeping the lights on.
Yes, they have.
All right, you need your road worked on. Those look like the guys to do it right there.
Land clearing, I'm sure they stay busy too.
Yep.
All the down trees. And
it's amazing how much of an impact that disturbance had and how we're still cleaning up after all of that. What did we say? 160 entries in the parade, and we're just going to kind of sit back and enjoy some of these. Here's the Willow City Fire and Rescue. I just marvel at how much time it takes to put these floats together compared to the July 4th or the Fair Parade. You got to add a little flair to these.
Yes. Take some extra generators. Morris Trucking.
A lot of kids on there.
Oh, there we go. Zegan softball.
Fredericksburg baseball, the Reds. One of the club teams here in Fredericksburg, pulled by a truck out of McLean Ford.
And another group, Reds baseball. They are excited.
Yes, they are. Merry Christmas. Well represented tonight. Another trailer, several of their teams that play around the hill country and surrounding area. Probably see them on the high school diamond sometime in the next few years. McLean Ford.
That's Bethany Preschool. The River. Hometown Automotive. They are a new automotive here, repair center here in Fredericksburg.
Heart of the Hills. Another nativity scene there.
We have La Tequila.
Pretty good breakfast at La Tequila.
We have had that. They have a food truck in Stonewall.
Ah.
That's nice.
McLean Ford Mobile Service.
And there's the Ranch Radio.
92.3, The Ranch. Good coverage in the Hill Country.
Hill Country Refrigeration. Keeping us all cool this summer.
Warm in the winter. Parade beginning to wind down here as we've had over 150 entries come through and a good Panoramic view of the crowd there and market plots. Buddy Mills, local sheriff. Needs Council. Coats for Kids coming through. Fredericksburg Masonic Lodge, number 794, and some of the shrine. Hill Country Shrine Club.
Texas Custom Steel Buildings.
Oh, they just keep rolling through.
Yeah, SG Schumann Granite.
Need a countertop. They're the ones to see. We hope you're enjoying the 2023 Light the Night Christmas Parade being presented by HEB. Fredericksburg Elementary School float here. More of that kindness crew, maybe. A lot of happy kids there.
Cross Mountain Vineyards. And the Doss Fire Department.
.5 and 93.9 FM, the Fox.
It's Hill Country Windows and Doors.
Another big one here rolling through. Anderson Outdoor. I could use one of those excavators for a day or two like that.
It definitely.
Tellus Equipment. Got their Toyland ready to go. Those are the toys for the big boys.
The big kids.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boot Ranch.
I feel that every kid from Fredericksburg is on a float. There's so many kids.
Global Cooling. You know, and I think back to when I was a kid and our small parade in my hometown, you wanted to be on a float. It was the highlight of the summer to get to ride on a float in the July 4th parade. So I can only imagine the same thing here.
Absolutely.
More of Anderson Outdoor. Outdoor Creations. You can kind of see a list of everything they do there. Irrigation, dirt work, clearing, etc. Lots of things offered by Fire and Ice, Heating and Cooling. Yeah, appreciative of those businesses because when you need them, you need them.
That's right. And they're always there for you.
And I bet they get lots of emergencies.
Yes.
Window Cleaning, Wood Restoration, Reader's Choice Award winner there.
And here's Blitz.
Softball girls. Future of Battling Billy softball there. Hill Country Patriot. Kerrville Radio well represented here tonight. Computer security and repair. Who would have thought 30 years ago we'd have needed something like that? Fredericksburg computer repair. Can't go without them now. It's more classic cars rolling through.
Nicely restored. Mustard Designs. Another very nicely restored.
Yeah. Pretty a neat camper trailer, just about the right size.
I don't know. Got the Boy Scouts Pack 135.
Fredericksburg Bass Club, the Battling Bass team. That's kind of a new addition in the last 5 to 10 years.
I know. I hear a lot of dads say, wow, wish I could have had that.
Yep, and it's a good addition to the Fredericksburg ISD programs.
Coming to a close.
Some more ugly sweaters there. That's what you need right there, Jen.
You know, that would be fun.
Is that Santa?
Well, Randall, I
More fire trucks.
think that concludes the parade.
Did it really seem like 160 entries?
They were moving fast.
I know. Once we got started, boy, it seemed like things just kind of flew right along. And the event tonight has been brought to you by HEB. Our broadcast sponsor is Create Healthy. And, of course, the producer of the parade, Fredericksburg Chamber of Commerce. As the last fire truck rolls by. And you're right, Jen. I don't see another one coming. We're going to watch it all in replay on Fbg.Live when you get home tonight.
Is that what you're going to do?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
We'll see how good a job you did.
Oh, no. Well, thank you for asking me. It was a good time.
Well, a Light the Night parade, and we mentioned it at the outset. This has been quite a production that has been about 30 years in the making, as best you can guess, from 2 or 3 floats that just made a couple of trips around the Rhineskirche and called it good, to something that has turned into a huge production in the Hill Country, drawing visitors from San Antonio, Austin, Dallas. We've got viewers in New Mexico. I had Bobby Constine checked in from New Mexico, and probably all over the country that are able to watch this online, and those that can't be here that are native Fredericksburg people get the opportunity to kind of get a feel for Christmas. And like we said, what a way to start Christmas. Come to Fredericksburg and enjoy the parade and stay the weekend. And thankful for you, Jen, and what your family has done to put this together 30 years ago.
We are all very passionate about this, and love seeing how it has grown, and it's a good time.
Kind of had to close it out because of 160 entries. We get to a point where you just can't accommodate anymore because of TxDOT. Fredericksburg.Live. Next up, what do we got, Paige? New Year's Eve on Fredericksburg.Live. They'll have the New Year's Eve ball drop on, and then January 3rd through 6th is the Gillespie County Youth Livestock Show. So lots going on here, and you can keep up with it right here on Fredericksburg.Live. Once again, big shout out to HEB, our title sponsor tonight, for the 2023 Light the Night Christmas Parade. For Jenn Spies, Randall King saying thank you, good night, God bless, and of course, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.